So once you're registered as a business, you just need to connect your Instagram page. You can see I've already connected ours, Brandpay Official. It's just using the Connect with Facebook process to authenticate that you actually own the Instagram business page. Then from there, you just create a campaign. So I'm going to pick our Instagram page, Brandpay, that I want consumers to promote. It'll then see where you would like to promote in the world, and we can add as many regions specifically to businesses if you want. This just means you're only going to reward consumers within that particular ring-fenced region. This next step, you can see you can either reward instantly or review first. So reward instantly means that if the person mentions the Instagram business page and they fit the criteria of the campaign, then they'll be paid automatically per like or per post, however you've set up the campaign. Review first means they basically come in as a post and you're notified, and you go and view the post and decide whether you want to approve or reject the payment. And then you choose how you'd like to reward people, per like or per post. Then you choose how much you'd like to reward, and there's some sort of standard amounts here per like that they get on their content, or you can choose to put in a custom amount if you want to, however much you want to reward. Then you can choose how often individual people can be rewarded. So can the same person post just once a day, or perhaps once a week, or perhaps 5 times a week, and still be rewarded basically for new user-generated content. Then you can set some limits around who you want to be rewarded based on their follower count. So you may not want sort of mega influencers posting on the campaign, or perhaps you actually don't want micro influencers, but you can adjust that accordingly as well. And then you can put in any guidelines. If you want to give people tips on the sort of content you're looking for, you can put it in here, but I'd encourage not to be too particular like a campaign brief, because people can get scared away a bit if the brief is too heavy. It's more just inspiration for what you are sort of looking for in content. And then you'll get a campaign summary going through all the things that you have chosen, and you can edit any of those individual areas if you want. And then you can give your campaign a public name. So for example, I'll just call this one Brandpay, but obviously it would be related to your business. Then you click next, and you want to set a total budget for the campaign. So think of this just like a Google Ads budget or a Facebook Ads budget, where it's the maximum amount you're going to pay lots of different people up to a fixed amount until your budget runs out. And then it will stop rewarding people, even if they've posted content and they're halfway, still gaining likes and should be gaining payments. If you hit your budget total, it will pause the campaign and not reward anymore. You can top up the campaign and continue to reward people, or you can actually stop the campaign and start a new one, and it will only reward new content that's generated from that point onwards. And whenever you put an amount in for your total budget, it'll give you an estimated brand impressions from that user-generated content based on the amount per like or per post that you're rewarding, and your total budget for the campaign. You would then proceed to payment, and you would top up your Brandpay wallet using credit card or PayPal or anything like that. And once you're finished with the process, you will make the payment and go live. And then your campaign is live to be rewarding people, or to be notifying you when there's new content for you to review and approve or reject. If you do have a review type campaign, then you would simply go into your campaign, and you would go into your mentions, and they would appear here instead of saying paid. For example, this one, it would appear as a pending in yellow, and you would click on it, and at the bottom of the post there'll be big buttons for approve or reject. And your latest posts requiring review and approval will always be sitting at the top of all the UGC content that's been made about your business.